John. Okay, ball. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Acuna matched a homer in his last game. This one in the air, center field. Sanchez under it. And there's one down. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings through that one for strike two. Got him. And there's two down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back in the ballpark. Here is Austin Riley, having a nice season in the power categories, 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. Swing and a miss at a slider. Riley, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And there's a ball. Look out!
Yep, that got him.
And it hit him.
Face.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. That one out to right. Barger gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, two outs. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Roger Batista next up for the Braves.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No one can get there. It falls in. Around from second is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Oh, he can't hang on. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Santander swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
No, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed a.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Austin Riley at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Ball one there. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
They're being a bit aggressive chasing sliders here in the early stages, and now they're off balance because of it. Look for them to try and be more selective with how they attack pitches going forward in this one.
Chisholm at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Chapman over to first in time. They limit the. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Addison Barger.
Ball, that's inside.
Just missed.
Outside. Nope, that's foul.
Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To second, and that's not it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's just foul. That was close. That one missed.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out, man at first. Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. Pitch kicks away. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Swung on, belted. That one back there. See you later. Another one? Ow. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Zingy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seemed quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Left field, and it falls. So here's Horner now. Swinging a ground ball up the middle to Jimenez. A sensational double play. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Oh, the throw is over his head, and this ball is going to wind up out of play. Here's Acuna. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back at the ballpark.
You're out.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Olsen now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
0-2 now. Ball one there. And he grounds one to the right side. Clement whips it to first. 2 away now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the air, right field. Barger under this one. And that is that. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mason Fluharty.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So up next, Drake Baldwin. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one above the zone. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air out to center. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here.
Now pitching for Toronto.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Ball in.
Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Batista at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher getting
Straighten him up a little bit.
the Blue Jays trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. 2 away. Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Looking to get the tying run on base.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Fastball is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire. We're at the top of the 8th. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tyler Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. And fouled off. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Lined into left center. Base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And he grounds one back up the middle, and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
On the ground, Clement tosses to first. Inning over. That's a. We go to the 9th.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Robert Suarez comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Got him swinging. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a miss, strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Braves down to their final out.
Center fielder.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Michael Harris the second. Looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Bounced up the middle. Jimenez on the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game.